Hi, Pinaki. I hope I'm audible. Can somebody give me a heads up? Super. Uh, so, to those who have joined, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in on a Thursday evening, afternoon, and morning. I am Ria Rustagi, the co-founder and CEO of Sychedelic, and I am using Psychedelic headphones to take this AMA with you so that I can show that it's not just a headphone. It is more than that, and it's while making sure that we do provide you all the value of the different features that we have, such as the AI recommendation engine, the PPG based mood tracking, and also the neurostimulation through this part of the headphone. We do want to make sure that all the basics are met so that this is not just any other neurotech wearable, which is a part of 20 minutes of your day. It is a part of your routine. It is a part of your day where you're taking calls and meetings and you get interventions through the app that your mood and state detected. Uh, are different than what it should be, and you can take an immediate relief through the stress and distractions and brain fog through psychedelics. So I'll wait for a few more minutes before starting the introduction and everything. But if any of you, those who have joined, have any sort of questions, please feel free to ask. Just wait a few for 2 minutes more so that we can get a few more folks joining in and they don't miss the introduction. Hi, James. So I see two, three people who have joined in. So let's start. Hi, everybody. My name is Ria Rustaki. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Psychedelic. We've been in this space for almost 5 years. Uh, and I'll just take the questions, Pinaki. We've been in this space for almost 5 years as founders, me and Bhavya. We are the co-founders of this company. He is also my husband, and he takes care of the tech, whereas I take care of the business, market, and positioning. We are a team of 10 people based out of partially India and then US. We have a neuroscience advisor who sits out of New York. We have a company established in Delaware, and we have a company in India where the R&D operates from. Our first wearable was a EEG device. For 4 years, we were selling that product to across the world. While building and selling that, we realized, and a lot of us customers said that we don't just want to track our stress. We want something more. And when I'm traveling, I always use leave my headband behind. That became a trigger point as to because all of our customers were generally people who were traveling a lot, who were visiting their hometowns or traveling for business, and leaving the product available, which is supposed to be used every day, kind of became a trigger as to why a headphone. So two things were very clear for us. We have to create in a form factor which is known to you. Something like an earphone, glass, mask, or a headphone. These were our options. After doubling down on a headphone form factor because it's more scalable. Glasses, not everybody wears. I actually paid a lot of money to kind of get rid of the glasses. And sleep mask is just for sleep, whereas we believe the mental health is a 24-hour thing. So you need something that can help you sleep, relax, unwind, and also help you focus. So we want it to be in a headphone form factor for those reasons. And obviously, because out of all the neurostimulation techniques, in our research, TDCS came out to be the best thing that we can provide to our users. And for TDCS, we needed uh, the prefrontal cortex as a location. So then the headphone became like the best choice by default. And first was that, and the second was the form factor, and the second was being a solution driven wearable. So that's how Psychedelic was born after 4 years in the space of neurotech. And we've been building Psychedelic for almost 2 years. We have tried the product on more than 600 plus users for a daily session. And we wanted to make sure that with every session, you feel something. You feel something which motivates you to try the next session. Second, we wanted to make sure that there's a long term impact. So 600 people tried the product for once. Then 100 plus customers, beta testers, have been using the product for more than 6 months in India. Zero side effects, only improved relaxation, improved sleep, and improved focus through the day. 92% efficacy across all these data points and across all these sessions is what we've been able to deliver to our users. We had different form factors. One was this, where we used the Zebronics headphone, attached the TDCS electrodes over here, had EEG sensors, had a PPG sensor and an EEG sensor here. And we tried and tested everything that you could put in a headphone before building this version of psychedelic. Um, this has been our journey as to what the psychedelic do, how it does it, and why we chose such a product. And now I would like to take the question so that we can have a deeper, uh, detailed session more than what you already know through the Kickstarter page. Unfortunately, Pinaki, there is not much that you can tinker with through the headphones right now because these products were meant and built to target the consumers who particularly have three use cases: stress, sleep, and focus. While all of them are actually connected through the day, um, a better focus makes you calmer at the night, no overthinking, and a calmer mind helps you sleep better, which means less brain fog in the morning again. But yes, these are the three different use cases that we are trying to solve through the product. Uh, and hence we never built or as of until now decided to do an SDK version because all our customer use cases are direct to consumers where they're buying the product for a mental health, well-being, productivity, lifestyle choice. So unfortunately, no tinkering yet. Um, Psychedelics mode. Thank you for that question, Nitesh. Psychedelics mode amongst all the competitors are is that we are one product. When I built Newfony, it was a neurofeedback EEG headband. But people with my 50,000 rupees, which was $799 product, had to buy earphones separate. And both of them together will not solve for your stress, focus, or sleep. And then you'll end up buying melatonin, magnesium supplements, neurogum, uh, gum, gummies for focus. All of this together will be your, let's say, wellness stack. This is one product which we've tried to create a three-in-one section where it's a headphone. So I'm a part of your day, not just 20 minutes. I do provide you music stimulation as well, which is very key when it comes to mental health and well-being. Second, I track. A lot of you would have a lot of variables, which is completely fine and actually great. But sometimes you need something where I can also track through my ecosystem that whatever I'm recommending to you has a positive impact and not a negative impact. And that's why we have a tracker. And then the third is neurostimulation, along with the binaural beats engine, which we make sure provides you short term and long term value. And this is our mode. On Kickstarter, there have been many products which do two of the three things at maximum. But there is no product in the world which is three on three. A headphone which tracks and stimulates. There are tracking and stimulation products. There is a headphone which tracks, but none of them are combined. So that's where my biggest moat is at the same price as any other competitor in our space. So I hope, Nitesh, that answers your question. Would be more than happy to take any more questions here. Uh, so how TDCS works? TDCS basically works by sending a small amount of current through these electrodes. So now I'm going to take off the headphone and just show it to you in action. Oh, wow. So there was a lot of noise from the fan, which I didn't realize. So this is the TDCS electrode, and I'll try to show you. This is a Velcro, which you can slowly pull apart. Then there is a sponge over here. I'm not sure if you can see through this. And then you take out the sponge when you want to replace it. Otherwise, you can just spray some water from here on the TDCS electrodes and put the headphone on your prefrontal cortex. So this would be the perfect place. For example, keeping the pore in the front, and so yeah, this, as you can see, maybe almost at the hairline is where I put my TDCS electrode part, which is the top arm of the headphone, and I can take this call with you as well. So while I am working, if I feel like I need a boost session, a focus session, I take a TDCS session at that time. So this is how the mechanism of how to do a TDCS session works. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So this is how a TDCS session works. I hope that kind of addressed your question. No, it will not fall off. So I can show it to you again. There is a clamp force over here and here, so I'm going to adjust it for my small head. So for example, if this is the location that I want it to be at, and I can actually take it a little bit in front, and I can work like this for a while taking. So the clamp force is designed and the headphone is designed in such a manner that it actually just fits like a hug or a snuggle just onto your ears and to your head without impacting anything at all. So I have a good ANC, a great passive ANC, and trust me, there's fan happening over here, and I didn't realize to turn it off, assuming uh, I had taken care of all the sound settings. So yes, it has a great passive noise cancellation. It has a great active noise cancellation, and all of that together with TDCS and your binaural beats is the product. I hope that answers your question. Yes, the currents are within safe limits. So 2 milliamperes across, I think, 33,000 sessions, 25 plus years of research. 2 up to 2 milliamperes is what my hardware, what my software is designed to deliver. There is no chance you can get it more than that. We've made sure there are numerous safety protocols in between. Uh, and 2 milliamperes is completely safe. 600 people have tried the product before. 100 people have been using the product for 6 months plus, which is more than like 2 to 3,000 sessions across, and zero side effects have been reported. So yes, it's completely safe. Hi, James. Yes, you can share the device with your wife and have different profiles, but not on the same app. We generally recommend you to have a different uh, app in a so we want you to download the app in your phone for your use case and in your wife's phone for her use case, because this way the app actually can personalize the recommendations based on your data, which it will try to pick from your phone. So for example, if you sync the app through Apple Health, Google Health, or whatsoever, it will take that profile from your phone and then take the data from there. So it's always better to use the same headphone, completely fine, but across different mobile phones. And I hope that answers your question, Jane. So, children, no, children unfortunately below 16 cannot use it. They can use the headphone part, they can use the tracking part, they should not use the neurostimulation part, is what our safety protocols say, without any advice from their clinician or safety being measured. So, no, below 16, we do not recommend TDCF neurostimulation. Uh, for Bhavya's question on what does the future of psychedelic look like, for the future. So we generally feel that anything above the neck area, which is mainly the brain, we are neurotech founders. We want to build wearables which become a part of your day-to-day life. So whatever you are wearing from your neck up, a neckband, a headphone, an earphone, a glass, a mask, anything in the brain region per se, neck brain region is our play area, is our comfort area as founders. We started this because of a personal loss of my sister. I have had a lot of history with anxiety as a kid, then PTSD, and then postpartum depression. We really want to build the aura ring, the ultra human ring, the smart ring of headphone category. Not just the headphone, the brain wearable category. And this is where we feel the real value is to our users. Um, and this is what the future of psychedelic holds. You can see different variables for different use cases, but all in such a form factor which will always be comfortable and natural to your nature. So I hope that answers your questions. Now to the next bit. Does the headphone attract smudges or fingerprints easily? So I'm gonna like give you. Uh, so I hope. So I hope I was able to show you some use cases, and then uh, so if you can see, the finish and the quality is such, and this is still 3D printed, vacuum casted product, right? So this is still not the mass finish, but we've made sure. I hope now, yeah. So if you can see, I've been using this headphone since morning, and I have some good nails. So you'll see, and I hope it's visible now. No scratches, no marks, nothing. You can just wipe it off, and it goes well. Uh, our tech team is very adamant and are very, they have almost every variable that is available out there, and they will make sure that this is something that they would be using. So we will not give you anything that is not good to look at or gets messed up easily. uh, so I hope that answers your question, Image. And James, thank you so much. I'm super excited for the products to be in your hands, because I think for any founder, the best part of all the hustle and the struggle and the work is having the users use the product. And that's the most important thing of how you perceive it. We have sent almost 13 plus products, or the same ones as this one, in the US, UK area, to neuroscientists, to researchers. You can see all those videos on our YouTube and on our Kickstarter page, to a few journalists for their feedback on the product. And I'm actually very happy because they've been sincerely using the product even after the content is out. So that tells us something, that the influencers and the journalists even are acting as customers even once the product is out, because they really appreciate it and love the product. So I'm excited for the users also to have the product in their hands. um, so yes, now coming to Pinaki, how to manage the service of the parts. We've been very passionate about this space. We are here to solve any problem you have. I have one agenda only: to make sure you use the product. Whatever needs to be done for the servicing, for the repairs of the product, for any issues that you face in the warranty or after the warranty, we are here to solve it in whatever capacity we can. uh, we will provide 1 year warranty with the product. We will be setting up service partners across geographies eventually as we scale. But until then, you can just send one email to experience at psychedelic.com and me, Riya Rostagi, and we'll take care of anything that requires support for your any issue, software, firmware, or hardware. If it's possible to replace the ear cups if I want to share the headphones, it's an amazing question. So, okay, full transparency, as of the product that I have over my head, yes, there is a possibility to change the ear cups, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy as we want it to be, or for a user to replace it. So this is something that we will be discussing internally with the team. If it's a requirement, please let us know, and we can take care. If a lot of people request for this feature, we will discuss with the team and get back to you on that. And actually, to be honest, if you want to share the headphones, you don't have to just change the ear cups. Maybe some hygiene swipe or anything could also work rather than just changing the ear cups. Uh, will we ship the parts if they broke? It depends. What we'll try to do is we'll first set up a call with the customer, in this case you. If we feel that this product is not a software or a firmware issue, we will try to get the headphone picked up. If it's something that we are not able to uh, troubleshoot online remotely. If we are able to troubleshoot and we know it's just the TDCS sponge, or if it's just a part that can be replaced easily, then we'll try to ship the part. But ideally, it would be easy for us and you if we get the headphone picked up or send the replacement a headphone. So yes, I can actually walk you through, but I will have to deconnect this particular headphone from this video and actually set up a phone instead. So allow me 2 minutes. I'll get somebody in my team to help me set up the session bit for me, and then I'll show you how a typical session looks like. Uh, can I connect it to multiple devices at one? No. It's a headphone like any other earphone. You can only connect it to one audio source at a time. So, for example, if this is connected to my laptop at this moment, for me to connect it to my mobile app, I have to disconnect this and then connect it to my mobile app. So, that is the case with any other earphone or headphone in the market, and that's the same case with us. I hope I was able to answer your questions. Yes, I have to get somebody from my team to help me out set up a session. I need another headphone to show an app. I need a phone and a headphone. Or do you have a phone I connect and disconnect this one from the EMS? Uh, so just give us 2 minutes and we are setting this up. Yes. I'm not sure if I am audible. My headphone is over there. But yes, so sorry for that miscommunication. Yes, our headphone can be connected to multiple audio sources at a time. I was not aware of this feature that the team was able to develop. But yes, we can connect multiple audio sources. So sorry for the confusion. Hello, I hope I'm back. No, you are audible का मतलब क्या होता है?
No, you are audible.
हाँ,
So, अब एक बार शुरू कर दो
दो
session.
ही लोग हैं, भव्य और नितेश. Superb. So now I think it's still the internal team, and a few of the folks have dropped off. If you can drop a message in the community that we're still active at the same link, it'll be super great. And then I'll start the demo. I think everybody is back. We still have viewers: James, Pinaki, um Majan. I hope everybody's back. And then I can give you a walkthrough of the app. So I'm gonna start this so that we can end the live in time for everybody to kind of head back to the activities. So the first thing the app asks you is what time you slept and what time you wake up. Eventually, we'll start picking up this data from your Apple Health, Google Health, and other data points. But as of now, it's manual. So I'm gonna mention, for example, I slept at let's say 11:30 last night and woke up at 6. So then it asks for what my mood I feel is right now, so that it can kind of do a correlation between what it tracks and what I see. So I feel that I'm actually a little bit drowsy. It's almost 10:15, so I'm gonna log that. um, then I'm gonna wear these headphones. uh, I'm gonna make sure there's no hair around my ppg sensor. And it takes a few seconds to connect the app. But here you can see it took what, 30 seconds, a minute almost, to detect my mood. And as you can see, I hope you can see. It detects that my mood is relaxed. I have a 85 heart rate, and then based on my mood, I can choose two different goals: wind down and deep work. Below wind down and deep work, there are curated sounds, curated binaural beats, uh, based on what frequency I should listen to. So for example, I'm drowsy, and I'm drowsy slash relaxed, and I want to kind of wind down, then it will give me a deeper relaxation binaural beat. But if I want to deep work, it will give me a binaural beat according to that. So for example, I don't want to work right now at 10:30, so I'll choose Havelock Island. Then there is a thing where you can select this button and then control the volume uh, and the percentage of the binaural beats and the soundscapes. So here, if the frequency or the bass tone of the binaural beats is, let's say, not something that you want, or is it too intense and deep, you can actually control the intensity. So for me, actually this works. So I'm gonna then click on this icon, which is the boost mode, the neurostimulation mode. I click on this, and then it tells me how to set up for a boost mode, which is TDCS. Uh, you want me to do a focus session? I don't want to feel focused right now.
I'll get too alert. It's 10:30 in the night. Um, so then I have to set up a boost mode. But before doing that, it asks me to do two things. It asks me to take off the headphones and then spray some water over here. And I spray, let's say, five sprays over here. Here's the bottle. So let's say, I'm gonna put it like this so that you can see nicely. And it should be still not wet enough, so I'll do it a little bit more wet. Um, so it should be wet enough that you feel the water in your hands, but not wet enough that it should drip. And once you do that, not at all, the water will not damage the headphones. This part of the headphone is designed for you to spray water. The headphones in itself, this part is not audio waterproof, but this part is completely fine. That's the feature of TDCS. Then uh, I want it over my prefrontal cortex as in the forehead region as possible. So I hope this works and this is visible for everybody. And then I go on Let's Go. So now uh, the setting up of the session is happening. During the session, the headphone will track my heart rate and I can increase the current intensity that I like through this. We would recommend you to take the intensity up slowly and steadily, not to 100%. So, for example, I've started feeling like a little zing and a little vibration over here. I generally take it at 85 to 100%. So, I'll keep it at that pace itself. And one thing to note is that if I want to sleep, for example, right now, we do not recommend taking, so sorry for the yawn, but we do not recommend you to take TDCS before you want to sleep. TDCS is a way to kind of make you more excited, more alert, more engaged. And for that, even a TDCS session with binaural beats at the night can still make you a little bit more awake than you want it to. So if you want to sleep, just do binaural beats. If you want to focus, that's when you do should TDCS. So now, for example, the session has started. Uh, and it's kind of in the pace 20 minutes. And while so now my goal is to relax and unwind, but yeah, I understand it's night and everything, but my goal is to relax, so I should just relax and let it be. I can scroll through my phone. I could just relax, read a book, maybe not read a book because it's going to be engaging, but yes, I can just unwind and relax. If you want to focus, you should be doing focus based activities. Work, do the most difficult task that there is to do with TDCS, and you'll be amazed to see what it can do to your brain. Some things that you're procrastinating on, some things that you're trying to avoid, some things that you don't want to work on or feeling are difficult, it just comes natural to you. It's like your brain just becomes super clear in those 20 minutes and everything starts falling in its place naturally, like you knew the answer all along. And this is not my words, these are the words of customers, hundreds customers, more than thousands and thousands of sessions. And this is what it can do. So the session is happening, my heart rate is being monitored, the TDCS is happening, there's music playing over here in my ears while I'm speaking to you. Yes, so relaxing during an AMA because my team is trying to play all goof ups on me on this during the session. But for me, speaking to my customers, speaking to my audience is naturally very relaxing. This is not a difficult task for me. Sometimes the difficult task is to deal with my tech team at times. So, yeah, the AMA is the relaxing part for me in the day. So, I think if I keep doing this, I'm gonna get super relaxed. But yes, this is how the session looks like. I'm gonna end it at like almost 10 minutes. And it says that my heart rate increased from 66 to 73, and I went from relaxed to drowsy. And that was the goal, right? So yes, I hope I was able to show you in a very quickly, not the best manner, but there is the product walkthrough video which I recorded using the headphones, which shows you every step with a screen recording. So I hope this and that, both of them together, are helpful. Uh, One thing I do want to mention, that there is a special offer for all the people who come and join our AMA, which is an exclusive secret offer to our community, particularly to get the headphones for $459. There is a secret link. You can just message in the community that you want access to that, and somebody from my team will directly message it into your inbox over WhatsApp. This is one of the best things that you can get for yourself, for your family, and not just a smart wearable, but a product that can actually be used for calls, meetings, amazing meetings, call sound quality. Trust me, we've made sure, like, we have all the good products when it comes to audio in our office and neurostimulation. We have all the possible Sony headphones and wearables, because that's the base standard that we've set up for ourselves, that nothing below should go out in the market. um, so so for example, if I talk in dollars, $400 is the standard pricing of a great audio quality product. $799 is the cost of a headphone which tracks your brain activity. $500 is the cost of a neurostimulation product, and we are giving to you all of that within $450, only for the Kickstarter audience. The retail price for Psychedelic is $799, and once Kickstarter ends, there is no way the price is going to be as low as this. This is just for the first believers in us, who help us go from now, this stage, this early stage, onto the stage where Psychedelic becomes a daily product for everybody. And I hope I was able to take all the questions of the users over here in this EMA. We'll keep doing this, maybe one in another 1 to 2 weeks, to be able to address all the new members who join our community. So a small request from everybody who's here: please engage and ask as many questions to us, because we want to make sure that we provide value to you. That's the only thing that matters. When we shut off our last product line and we wanted to start the new product line, me and Bhavya had one metric: 100 people should fall in love with our prototype. The prototype was first looking like this, and then we had different versions, but people were using it. People could see changes in their psychometric surveys. People could see changes in their EEG. People could see changes in their HRV. This is the feedback. This is the change that you see with the product Psychedelic. And we have made sure, and we will make sure, that your $500, $450 for the people who attended the AMA, get the best value possible ever. And that's the only thing that matters to us. So before I, I think, uh, so I do see a new user viewer over here. Hi, Haim. We were almost about to end the AMA. If there's any question that I can help you with, please let me know. But we were almost on the end of it. We would be more than happy to take any questions over the WhatsApp and DM as well. Is there anything that I can solve for you today? Yes, it is the headphone, and I did a whole session of giving you a check of the audio quality. Yes, 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 I'm using the audio quality. So I'm using the headphone. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm using the headphone microphone. We also did a recording of this through the whole session. We have that, and then we have done a neurostimulation session, boost mode, a walkthrough of the whole app during the AMA as well for the users. So you should definitely check out the video. Uh, So I think that would be it from our end today. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. This is Ria, co-founder CEO of Sychedelic. With Psychedelic headphones taking this AMA, we'll be back very soon for another AMA. Please text my team for the $459 offer. They will send it to you immediately, and share Psychedelic with everybody you think will benefit from a stressful life, a more focused life, and a more calmer life, because that's what these headphones can do. This is the future of uh, smart wearables, and we are here to kind of lead on that. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care.